What's going on, guys? I'm Brad. This is Despite Fitness, and today is Saturday, March 18th. Yeah, so it's the day after St. Patty's Day. I should have trained bench yesterday, March 17th, St. Patty's Day, but I did not. I instead went out with my team, and we did some things and imbibed some beverages, and then I just didn't get around to it. So today was a bit of a makeup day. I had a bit of a back tweak last week doing some deadlifts. So I'm gonna kind of skip out on deadlifts this week. So just to give myself a little bit more of a rest. The back's feeling a lot better than it was, but I don't want to rush myself into an injury. There's no point to dive into heavy training. I might, actually, now that I think about it, tomorrow I might come in and just do some lighter work just to get some work in and a little bit of something, right? But, you know, put off my training for yesterday to go have some fun with my teammates. Got in today to get it done. Now, the goal today is going to be a 3 sets, 5 reps, gunning for 385. That's the target. Go hit a running warm-up, and then we're going to go after it and see how it goes. So hopefully you guys will stick around and check out this kind of makeup workout. You know, day after St. Patty's Day. Hopefully I didn't wear myself too thin, and we'll see what we can get done today. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subbed, no better time than now. Wish you would. And yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Here we go.
Only gets started when it's midnight, keeping it tight if a nigga wanna go to war. It can get dark but we stay bright, coming like a knight, it's on sight if I touch my sleeve. Niggas round there wanna disagree when it's clear that I'm speaking facts. Man like me, you know I'm proactive, never gonna stop till I see the big man's on flats.
Hop on the front door, it's like midnight. Don't lose your grip cause you might fall out again. Off-right whip, need for speed, I'm not switching the lane. Pick up the pace, bro like that, and we're back to the base. Back to the base. I can never act. Been tryna stack up racks on racks. Boys in the back wearing all black, staying on track. Black chef should've come and that's on me. Out here getting this beef, if you work for the devil, better retreat. Coming too icy, coming too clean, could never move shady, ain't no feet. Shotgun, London, what's the outcome? You know, I'm a madman, just can't stick to the program. Raise up the heat, keeping the tension, shifting the gear to a different dimension. Red light, speed up, take off. Hop on the front door, it's like midnight. Don't lose your grip cause you might fall out again. Off-right whip, need for speed, I'm not switching the lane. Pick up the pace, throw like that and we're back to the base.
Alright, that's it. Good session. Got some tricep extension stuff done. Got some flies. Did some pull downs, and then did some lateral dumbbell raises for the delts. Then got in here and got after the bench. I feel really great about how things went down. Again, well, no, not again, because I don't know if I said anything about it before, but last week I was trying to hit 385, and I got it for the first set, felt great. I got it for second set, felt pretty good, and then tried to bump the third set to 395, and got to the third rep, and I felt like a cramp in my pec, and wasn't able to finish the fourth rep. I had to get some help. So that cramp in the pec was enough to make me kind of nervous. And you know, I don't know about you guys, wherever you happen to be in your training careers, your training path, whether you're very young and you're just starting, or you're a little bit older, I guess like me, and have kind of been around the block a couple of times. I'm at a point in my life where I really listen to my body. So if my body gives me the slightest sign that something's not going right, I just back down entirely. You know, that may or may not be the best way. Like, I know that when I was younger, I would kind of push on, and sometimes there's gains to be found by pushing, right? But also, sometimes you can really fuck yourself up. And I fucked myself up enough, early enough in my career, where like I just don't want to do it anymore. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. My back's not against the wall. I'm not competing. I don't really care about impressing anyone anymore. I'm just doing this because I really, really love it. So when my body starts to give me signs, I over-listen now. Now that could be bad or good or whatever. You can say what you want about it, but avoiding injury for me at this point in my life is more important now than it's ever been. So last week when I hit the weight, 395, felt that kind of tweak in my pec. Not a tweak, just a little bit of a bite, I guess. And I just backed off, that was it. Today, got in, hit 385 for 2 sets of 5, felt great. Bumped it to 395, and that felt even greater. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is listening to your body is really, really important. Knowing when to back down is really important. Me kind of taking a step back from this like back tweak that I have from some deadlift work, I think it's valuable, right? Maybe, am I being overly cautious? Probably. But again, I'm not after some of the goals that I was after when I was younger. I'm really just trying to stay strong and be as strong as I can before I am. Like I'm 40, and I have to remember that. So the thing that I want to encourage you guys, especially younger lifters, is injury avoidance is really, really important. And while I may be at a point where I'm overly cautious, many of you out there are under cautious. And I would encourage you to listen to your body a little bit more, and don't be maxing out every single week, and don't be pushing the envelope every single week, because you're cruising for injury. And when you find it, it's like it happens, and it happens fast. And when it happens, it's already too late. You know what I mean? Like then you got to go through the whole recuperative process and whatever. Now I've come back from some pretty gnarly shit. I've been hurt really, really bad. So it's surmountable, but it sets you back in a way that is indescribable. Because if you're on a 3-month recovery, where could you have been in overall growth if you weren't recovering from an injury in that 3 months? Something to think about. So just the overall message for this is, you know, caution, right? I think caution is important. Listening to your body's important. Knowing when to push. Sometimes there's reasons to, but most of the time there's not. And so I just encourage you guys to think through what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. All right, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Never a better time in the history of the channel to subscribe than now, and I wish that you would. If you happen to know anyone else who might like the channel, please share it with them. I definitely appreciate that. I'm gonna leave some links in the description box, other ways you can kind of support the channel. Affiliate link with Titan if you're interested in some home gear. Affiliate link with Amazon if you're interested in some training gear. And then there's my Trade Despite merch if you want to help rep the brand. Definitely appreciate all those things. It supports the brand and helps me do cooler things. So yeah, that's it. Questions, comments, concerns, drop in the chat box. I'll be sure to respond. Again, thank you for that continued support. It means the world, and I appreciate you guys. The channel's bigger today than ever before, and I owe it to each and every one of you. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like, get in and train, even if you got a little tweak or whatever. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. You're either gonna find an excuse, you're gonna find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.